What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. You feel me? It's been a minute. It's really been a minute. But I'm in my first franchise, basically playing against the CPU. Cause mainly whenever I end up trying to join into an online league, it only goes about 4 or 5 weeks, and then it just gets disbanded and all that. But yeah. So I'm gonna be starting off, of course, in the top right there. But I'm gonna end up being the Eagles in this one. Let me know down in the comments if y'all ever want me to be another team after I finish this, because I'm gonna have the whole season, and depending on how we do, if we go to the playoffs tonight, then I'll restart it with a whole nother team. My main team that I really want to go to though for the next season is the Bears, to try out Justin Fields. Only played about a game with him or so it should be interesting. But of course, end up setting the season goal real quick for the team. I think 4 is way too low. 7 wins is like in the middle. But mainly I just want to end up making the playoffs. Make it to the Super Bowl is like by far like a lot to carry up on for a team. But I'm gonna make it to the playoffs. Hopefully we can make it to the playoffs with this team. Let's go first off. Let's go right to the rosters, and let's go right to the depth chart. You see here, you got Jalen Hurts season. And you got Gardner Minshew Mania, and then Reed Sinnett. I honestly never heard of him until last week's game when Minshew was in, and they said that he was the backup. But hopefully at some point, hopefully we don't have to go to him, unless it's like week 17 down the line and we up or something. So let's go right here to the running backs, Miles Sanders. Then we got 5'6" Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, Jordan Howard. Okay. Wide receivers, you got Devontae Smith. You got this dude. You got Jalen right here. We just gonna go on to the next one. Kez Watkins. Actually, just because Kez Watkins is gonna be wide receiver too. I'm gonna put Kez Watkins wide. Plus, he got the speed on him, 97 to 93 on the speed. You got JJ out here. JJ has taken Whiteside, and then Greg Ward. Tight end. You got Dallas Goedert, Jack Stoll, and Tyree Jackson. I believe he's injured right now though. Left tackle, of course. Offensive linemen are always like mainly important. But let's go to the linebackers. Let's see what we got. The linebackers. We got Jannard Avery. Then we got Patrick Johnson. The middle linebacker, we got T.J. Edwards, Sean Bradley, and a few other ones. And then we got Alex Singleton here. And then just in case, we got Patrick Johnson again, corners. We got Big Play Slay. Then we got Steven Nelson. Then we got Avonte Maddox, Josiah Scott, and Zach McPherson. I haven't really seen him at all play for us this season. Free safety, Roddy McLeod. And then, of course, you got Anthony Harris, Kayvon Wallace, and all them. But let's go ahead. Further ado, let's jump into the first game of the season. So you feel me? First game of the season, man. First game of the season, and we get the ball first. Let's get into it. Nah, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not gonna run this kickoff back. Nope, no sir. Oh, let's still be filming. Here we go. Let's see what type of first play of the game is going to be, man. Jalen Hurts out here, Devontae Smith, Kaz Watkins. Here we go. First play of the game is pretty much a successful one. 9 yards. We'll take 9 yards right off the bat. Let's go right ahead for the second one now. Jalen Hurts sitting up pretty much tied up formation. Basically, all of my things to see is gonna be in that formation. And there goes Miles Sanders right off the bat. Where did he come from? That man just came out of nowhere with that one. I thought I was going to the house. I thought I was going to the crib, but hey, I mean, we'll definitely end up taking that. Look at the height. To Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith is down there. Within 3 plays, we are already down to the 20-yard line, man. And let me just go to the coach suggestion real quick. I just gotta end up figuring out this playbook all over again. But down there already, hike the ball. Miles Sanders, beautiful blocking. That's my fault. That is my fault. I had a clear cut to the end zone. Ends up not working. But hey, it's 2nd and 5, so at the 15-yard line. Jalen Hurts got the ball in his hands right here. He's gonna sit right here. He's gonna hike it. I tried to throw a line drive right through the middle of the field, but it didn't work out. That was low-key a really, really bad throw by me. But we gonna move on. You know, seeing the type of defense. And I'm doing those quick adjustments real quick. And Miles Sanders only for no gain at all. Should I take the risk or should I take my 3? I'm going to take my 3. I'm going to actually take my 3 right now. And it should be up and good as it is. Up 3-0 to start the game. It's good. Jake Elliott, thank you so much. And I'm doing that. Okay, CPU does not want to run it out. So, alrighty. In the first play, it seemed like it's going to be a run. I'm just going to say it's going to be a run. I'm making sure all my guys in the right place. Oh, there goes Cordell Patterson, who basically could have just took that all the way to the house. I don't know what my guys were doing. My guys were just standing there as he was running past us. Let's go ahead and show another part of a blitz again. Oh, he faked me on that. But it could, oh, Steven Nelson, I tried to click on to go over there to user it. Try to go to click on the user, but it did not end up working in my favor at all. It didn't even go to the one guy I wanted to go to. That's fine, that's fine. He ends up hiking the ball again. And this is being a quick type of thing. He throws the same pass again. And nobody is else on my defense at all. The safety is nowhere where he needed to be. And that's a 36-yard of a pass right there. Wow. Right there and try to blitz the defense again. Try to see what they was at with it. And there goes Cordell Patterson. They offense right now is just being amazing right now. No one ended up showing the blitz this time. He can end up hiking it. He got multiple people wide open. I tipped and hit the ball down to the ground. 30 inches. They basically could just end up running the ball if they really need to. I try to get him in there with that, but instead Cordell Patterson gets a weird animation with Alex Singleton that brings him for a first down when I could have just knocked him back a few yards. They got Mike Davis in there now at running back. He ends up hiking the ball. He's looking. He's going to hit a pass in there to Hayden Hurst. And Hayden Hurst and them boys are easily, without even basically any problems at all, they get right down there on the defense and score a touchdown. So already we could have ended up having a touchdown as well. If the pass I threw to Miles Sanders would have been completed, but he threw 2 for 5 to start that series one for basically 50 yards and a touchdown. And Gray Ward runs it all the way to the 25. We basically would have been at the 25-yard line either way. 25-yard return, of course. Going to the pistol formation real quick. Let's see what I can cook up in here. Seems like they running cover 1, I believe. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and keep running the ball with it. Miles Sanders, he throws me for about 7 yards. Yeah, for about 7 yards right there. Okay. I really like this play right here at the top with triangle. So I'm just gonna see how this play could potentially end up working. And I throw it right then and there, right to Devontae Smith, and we already at the 31-yard line. It's only the first quarter. That's a 37-yard of a play. Now my quarterback and everything like that is pretty tired, so I'm gonna end up chilling out now with throwing the ball for the next about play or two, just to try to get his stamina a little bit back up again. Just end up running the game with Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders has been running perfectly so far. It's 4 rushes for 36 yards so far. Not too bad. Let's go over here to the coaches just and see what they're trying to cook up right here. Let's go right ahead and just keep running. But right now, these are all different kind of plays. Okay, Miles Sanders ended up running the ball. He's a little bit. Seems like he's getting a little bit tired too. It's gonna be a 3rd and 2. See if we can get a play in right before the end of the quarter. Ends up hiking the ball real quick. Wide open is Jordan Howard, who ends up running it. And he ends up getting us a first down. End of the first quarter already. Down 7-3. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. Miles Sanders with a quick little pass to him, and instead it gets broken up, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And as that defense is already trying to celebrate and dance after an incomplete pass, wow, that's a little crazy. But down here to the recent play. I think now this play, because it seems like it's only one linebacker. That's right safety or that left safety ends up messing up, could end up being a touchdown. They are actually going to play that perfectly. So the pass right there, Jalen right there to the 8-yard line. That's a good 3rd down and 1 now. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and hand the ball up. Miles Sanders should be able to get me a yard. They should definitely be able to get me a yard. Ends up running on the outside. He got me a first down and more. As Miles Sanders gets me a touchdown. First rushing touchdown, of course, of the season. 10th career rushing touchdown. And he ends up getting in there for me, man. Little easy field goal right there. Makes it a 10-7. Now, can the defense be able to respond? Can we get a sack? Can we get a sack? Can we get a pick? Can we get anything? Because the way they ran down and ran back to back the same play, the CPU ran the same play on this defense 2 times in a row, incomplete. Basically should have been probably picked the first time, but then he throws a 30-yard pass the next time, man. The way that they ended up playing that first time, let's end up actually seeing. He ended up hiking the ball. He ended up hiking. Wow, Hayden Hurst just absolutely just dogged whoever that was. He sent that man to the floor. As they get stuck on the defensive lineman. Oh, he ends up punching the ball out of him, and we end up getting the fumble as we get the ball back. Wow, I didn't expect that. He threw a across the middle of the field, which is kind of like a bad place in a way to be able to do. But that's huge momentum shift right here. As we end up running the read option, that was a huge one. Could have probably just been probably about their 20-yard line or so. Let's see Coach suggestions real quick. Let's see what they're rocking with. Let's just run the inside zone split. There goes Miles Sanders right up the middle, and instead of that last pass that was supposed to go right here to about this type of yard line, we end up running it all the way to the. So we got the run, and we also got the pass game going on. About to hit the 2-minute warning. I think Goddard could be a touchdown. I think Goddard could be a touchdown through the middle of the field. Dallas Goddard touchdown. Jalen Hurts the Goddard connection, just like in real life. And at this point, you know, why not go for 2? Why not? Why not just go for 2? Let me put Miles Sanders on this side because I'm about to hike it and then run to the left side of the field. And it should have been, but I guess it either might have been pressure or whatever in his face. But hey, we still got the touchdown. We still at 16-7. Let me go over there because I pretty much knew already what they was going to try to do, and Avonte Maddox with a big stop. Oh, that should have been middle of the field. Should have been saying, whoa, what just happened in my game? I basically tried to hit him, and it just put him in that animation. That was a little weird. Now, they could be able to have most of the momentum now. Matt Ryan just keeps on hiking the ball, keeps on getting with us, so I'm going to go right ahead and just play cover 4, kind of play safe. They're going to end up actually calling a timeout here. Timeout with how much time? With a minute and 1 second. Okay. But that was so weird. Like, he threw it middle of the field to me, to the guy. We went to go up in there for a tackle, and it just, I don't know what happened with the game there, but that was supposed to be my man. Kyle Pitts. It seems like he's the main person they like to throw it to. So I'm going to probably end up putting 2 people to be over there on him. Can the defense be able to get in there for a tackle at all? Oh, the CPU just faked that. Just, wow, he just got a huge, huge fake. So instead of ending up playing that, let's actually... The booth review, I do not know what they will be reviewing here. It's upheld either way. See if you wanted more yards or something. Kayvon Wallace needs to just be staying right here. He threw it right to the middle of the field, right where I was at, in there for a touchdown. Cordell Patterson. to get any pressure at all. At all on Matt Ryan. Alright, man, we back on offense. I don't know what happened last time, but he hiked it and he threw it across the middle of the field again. I believe to Russell Gage. And Russell Gage just like, we went to go in there for a tackle, and it seemed like this guy was getting ready to do like a stumbling animation, like fall towards the ground. He actually landed on one of the safeties, and he got back up and just ran it like all the way to like my 10-yard line. So basically all you had missed. Now we're gonna send a lot of pressure. Just throw the ball away for her. 16-14, 40 seconds left to go. Let's actually, play it safe. Just do it inside zone. They're probably about to call a timeout here, but Miles Sanders goes right up the middle. They actually do not call a timeout, so they're basically in favor of this going to halftime. Hold on, right before, let's see if I can take a deep shot here to Kez Watkins, middle of the field. And Kez Watkins, middle of the field, I throw a dot to him, but the animation doesn't make him catch it. We could have just been in decent field goal range, I believe. He ended up just doing that, ended up trying to hit him. He doesn't actually end up going down. 2 seconds left to go right before halftime, 16-14. And he's looking to just throw a Hail Mary to throw it deep. Okay. Let's see what they get to do, throwing it deep. Can we get any pressure at all? Can the defense get a pick? No, we cannot get a pick. As Matt Ryan is just throwing nothing but shots on this defense. They are only down 2 points because I tried to go for the two. Just try to go for two just to see if we could be able to do anything. And yeah. This looked like it was going to be a run the whole entire way. But it seems like on this team, on the Eagles, on my team, this is my favorite team. It seems like in this, we just cannot be able to get anything going. Oh, they're actually trying to run with 4 wide receivers. But no, it seems like none of us could be able to tackle like right off rip. And we end up tackling that time though. It's gonna be a 3rd down and 7. End up hiking the ball. He's looking. He's gonna end up catching it, even though he could have thrown it a little bit farther down the field because I was trying to cover 2 people at once. And we are actually about to get the ball now with this drive. I think I might try to waste as much time as I can, just basically using the code suggestions, just to see where we at and kind of run it, do whatever, just to waste a little bit of time. Try to get it to about the 4th quarter with a 2-possession lead. Middle of the field goes Kez Watkins. Just switching up a little bit of the play. 35 yards to the house. Kez Watkins as we make it, hopefully, a 23-14 game. As we do. It's going to go right down the middle. 23-14. We are up. It was just mainly Jalen Hurts. my apologies. It was mainly a Jalen Hurts to Miles Sanders type of drive, because Miles Sanders got about, I'd say about 3 catches that drive or so. So he was playing nothing but money. Now it's 1:59 left in the third quarter. And give me that big play Slay with a big interception. And actually, big play Slay after grabbing the interception is going to take this one all the way for 6. I really thought, to me, I thought that was going to be just a catch for them and it was going to be perfect. But instead, big play Slay with a huge interception. We going for 2. and it's going to be Devontae Smith easily wide open, 31-14. We up pretty good in a comfortable lead. As long as you end up basically getting another stop, this game should actually just be over. But, yep, 31-14, fourth quarter. And as we are now starting this defensive drive, before he had the forced fumble, then Darius Slay with a pick. Didn't really miss too much. Let's try to throw it to Cordell Patterson, and TJ Edwards here ends up picking the ball off, and Jalen Hurts throws a touchdown into the Miles Sanders for. And when you go for two again, you end up trying to force some pressure. He throws a nice pass across across the middle. I believe that's Russell Gage, if I'm not mistaken, for a nice little bit of a play. We'll try to end up having some more pressure coming in here now. Up 39-14, 2 minutes 40 seconds left. End up hiking the ball. We send some extra pressure, and Alex Singleton ends up getting a nice sack there for us. 39-14 to force steal. As we end up trying to force some more pressure here. And Alex Singleton again. Alex Singleton and the rest of that defensive crew ends up running all the way in there for another sack. That is now the third sack of the game. Fletcher ends up getting. Fletcher was the one that ended up getting the other one. 2 minute warning, 39-14. We sitting good, about to be 1-0 now. I appreciate y'all if you ended up making this far in the video. You know, it means a lot. I'm gonna try to get back on my grind now, uploading this. He tried to throw it to Darius Slay away again, and it ends up being incomplete. I was really hoping it was gonna be an interception. Let's try to show that we're gonna send some extra pressure here. He ends up trying to throw it midway through to Darius Slay again for another interception. And Darius Slay with another good, very good return. 2 picks for big play Slay in the first game of the season. Defense was balling out, playing phenomenal. And basically for the rest of this video, it's almost just going to be running the ball out. Now with running the ball out, I also got a rushing quarterback. And Jalen Hurts is definitely able to run the ball. End up running them that time for about a yard. Let's just end up, all the rest of the defense getting hype, celebrating up on the bench. We could end up just running the ball right here. Yeah, we shouldn't run the ball. See how you get Miles Sanders flip us over for a first down, maybe 4th and inches. Let's go for it. It's the last play of the game either way. Let's just go for it. I'm actually just gonna hike it right here, just in case. And just actually send some extra pressure up the middle. Miles Sanders could have potentially ended up catching that. Jalen Hurts right there. We didn't end up getting it, but hey, that's fine. We're already about to get the win. I see still in the middle of the field again. Kyle Pitts, that basically means the main thing. They're gonna end up actually calling a timeout with 14 seconds of y'all. Well, basically about 15 seconds actually. I'm actually gonna end up just blitzing Derek Barnett. They're gonna end up hiking the ball. They're gonna call a timeout just to run absolutely nowhere and to actually lose a yard or two. But yeah, I appreciate y'all though for watching this video. If y'all ever get a chance, but yeah, week 2's game should be out again by tomorrow. He ends up throwing the ball real quick. Russell Gage or whatnot is in down. They just looking towards a Hail Mary type of a throw. We just end up playing this one deep. 5 seconds left. After this, stay tuned though. We're gonna end up looking at the rest of the Raven. He ends up trying to throw it incomplete. He throws 3 interceptions at the end of this game. Let's actually take a look at the end of all the stats. At the end of the game, we're actually going to look at base stats first. Then we're going to actually look at ours. But, Matt Ryan went 19. He threw 74 pass rating. 19 to 29. Pitch percentage is 65%. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Their run game really was, like, not consistent at all. 8 carries for only 21 yards for Cordell Patterson. Now for the receiving, Cordell Patterson Kyle Pitts is basically the main one. I believe he was the one that also would have fumbled the ball at the beginning. But now we're gonna end up flipping it to our side. Jalen Hurts, 16 of 27, 122.4 QB rating. Basically 60% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, my bad. I'm gonna say receiving. Miles Sanders, 14 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown. That's going to end up changing, though, because I'm going to end up switching in between running backs with Jordan Howard, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, all them. But also, Jalen Hurts with 5 carries for 30 yards. Receiving numbers. Miles Sanders, 6 catches, 41 yards, and a tutty. Devontae Smith had 4 catches for 95. Watkins, 3 for 47 and a touchdown. Goddard with a big 22-yard touchdown. And the rest was just like, we were mainly perfect. I don't know why Avonte Maddox was being here, but also for the defensive, gotta end up showing love to the defensive people. So QB for the sacks was Alex Singleton and Fletcher. Interceptions, of course, was Darius Slay and T.J. Edwards. T.J. Edwards basically just got the pick, fell right to the ground. Darius Slay, though, big play. Slay had the big pick 6, and we also got the pick right there. Yeah, y'all had seen in the 4th quarter. But yeah, this is the week 1. This should be out in about an hour or so of the time of recording this, because this is 11:04 Eastern time, and I'm gonna end up working on week 2 and 3 tomorrow when I wake up in the morning. So y'all have a blessed rest of your night, blessed rest of your day, evening, whichever y'all end up having it. And I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next one.